JJK Season 2, Episode 13. Let's get straight on with it. It is all kicking off. No sharply dressed men in hats allowed. Jesus. Jesus. Yes. Thought I'd miss one for a minute when it started like that, but because I remember the previous episode ending like this.
白蓮
赤血操術白蓮、血液を加圧し限界まで圧縮する技
鮮血二重の衝撃妙な技だ
Ow. So is that gonna like compress? Or did he compress it to create the beam?
泣いてたよケソケチズ見ていろこれがお前たちのお兄ちゃんだ
This guy's got some serious technique. Standoff.
あの血のビームは速すぎる。
It is.
回率は五分。勘が外れた頭にでも食らえば死ぬ。ならせめて。発射のタイミングはこっちで決めさせてもらう。誘ってるな。いいだろう。
Ow! Blood dagger through his feet. They do come up with the most inventive shit in this show. Honestly, all of these bosses, both sides, all feel like video game bosses with their own mad techniques, all completely independent of one another. It is very, very, very cool. But it all often doesn't really give you the time to get to know them.
圧縮が足りなかった。くそ、こいつ。
Some great shots in this episode.
強い。おい。
Hey.
どういう状況だ。
Mekamaru.
メカ丸、お前今までなんで。省エネだ。俺にはまだやることが。弱点は知らんぞ。ゲー。赤血操術はカモ家送電の術式の一つとして重宝されている。 血液を加圧し圧縮する白蓮
Mate, can you not give me the condensed version? I'm a bit busy.
有益な情報どう弱点は知らんが一つアイデアがあるなんだよ
Talk to me.
まずトイレに逃げ込めトイレなんで説明は後でするバカがそこにあるのはトイレとエレベーターのみどこに逃げ込んでも袋のネズミだ ラに変わると考えるのが普通だ。油断するな。なんだ、来ないのか。弱虫なんだな。弟と同じで。
Fuck.
殺す。扱いやすい。ここまではうまくいったな。あとは賭けだ。虎杖勇士。
So it's just a way of closing the distance because he cannot fight him at range. All right.
逃げ場がなくなったのはお前の方だ。白蓮が解けた。
赤血操術は術式効果を上げるため常時血液の凝固反応をオフにしている。メカ丸の狙いは正しかった。今この状況下において長宗は体外での血液操作が不可能となった。自身に何が起こったのか理解していない。冷静に現実を受け止め血液操作を体内で完結させる。
理屈はわからねえ。
Yuji's fight style, it was similar to my own. Get in close, rough him up, grappling, dirty boxing. I don't fight MMA anymore, a long time, but this is like upper close, in your face. I prefer a technical style if I'm watching, a Leon Edwards style, but for me, I can't fight like that, so in close, pressure.
虎杖裕二の肝臓を貫いた。
赤血操術、血清石。油断した。もう飛び道具はないと。なんだ、どこをやられた。前に腹に穴を開けられた時とは違う。壊れちゃいけないところが壊れた。負ける。五条先生を助けるのは俺じゃなくていい。3発だ。たったの3発。
This is the moment. Whatever happens from here, and considering he's the main character, I'm assuming he's not going to die, but you never know. This is the moment it feels like where he really came of age, where he really understood his role in this world, where he moves from being a bit silly with potential and skill to being somebody that is an integral part of this universe and an integral part of saving the world, I guess. That's what this is all about.
赤血操術は通常血清石のように血を凝固させない。血人も輪郭を定め血液を高速で回すことで殺傷力を高める。赤血操術の術師といえど全ての血管に意識が届くわけではない。血液を強く凝固させると突発的な血栓症のリスクを抱えることになる。
I like how this episode, in fact, I mean, it's probably the case for a lot of episodes, but this one specifically reminds me of so many of the martial arts movies that I loved growing up, and I studied a bit actually at university, even going back to like Jackie Chan's Drunken Master, Bruce Lee films and stuff. Close-ups of feet moving, close-ups of hands within centimeters of one another, and every tiny like fraction of a movement is crucial. And when you're fighting, competing in combat at the highest level, you can watch it, or even if you do it yourself, those small tiny movements, your attunement to your opponent, and the tiniest little things that can make all the difference. Look at the highest level of judo. It's all about the exact minute little millimeters of grips, the person with the grips. All the rest of it follows from that, the amazing throws, the high impact and everything like that. But that's why high level judo can sometimes be boring, because they're just fighting over the tiniest little grips. Same with Jujutsu, but even when you pull it out to striking arts, they're constantly trying to trick and feint out the other person to gain those small advantages when we're operating at the highest level. And that's translated into the movies, and that's translated here as well. See, feints, that's what I'm talking about. Oh, he burst him, blinded him. This guy, listen, Chozo, this guy's fucking cool as shit. I've got to be honest. As with all the enemies, he's a complete bastard. But his abilities and his techers are fucking awesome. Brilliant animation. The way that went with the drums. It's not looking good, Yuji. It's not looking good, mate. This guy might be too fucking abs. So many great shots in this episode. That's a badass line. Damn. Well, I was going to say, it looked, in the English way of saying it, peak for him. And that's the way of saying bad. Obviously, peak in the world of anime means up there. And as a fight, this is peak. It's peak for Yuji, English, peak in anime language, because it's been fantastic. But I was like, Sukuna's in there, man. Sukuna Matata, baby. You might beat Yuji, but you're not beating Sukuna. No chance.
突如、長宗の脳内に溢れ出した存在しない記憶。
So he put like memories in his brain that didn't exist of Yuji being like part of the family. What? That's fucking horrible. Well, there we go. What an episode. I believe you guys told me that there's a post-credit sequence, so we'll watch that. Yeah, just basically one large fight, but brilliantly animated, brilliantly directed, brilliantly constructed, and then we were waiting. We were waiting for the return of Sukuna. And even though it was only like one frame of him, really, or one tiny little line, he incepted memories into the guy's brain that didn't exist, completely like broke his brain. Fucking dark.
じゃあ始めるよ。
Monday?
Monday.
Tuesday!
うんうん。
Wednesday?
Wednesday.
ざけんな！
次回、妖刀。
誰が決めたんだよ、こんな読み方！
お前より頭のいい人だ、ボケ。
Alright. On to the next episode. Alright, I'll see you there.